So this is the first one. We said Islam. The second one, Islam is what? Al-Islamu, meaning the first condition is being a Muslim. طيب. The second one, Al-Aql, being sane. And this doesn't need explanation. The third one is At-Tamyiz, being able to discern and distinguish between right and wrong. And this is, as we said last time, you have to be, they said there is no set time, but the ulama say it's 7. طيب. You might say, how do you say, we forgot to mention this, by the way. There are many things that we forgot to mention, and I am mentioning them today before we move on to the pillars. If you were to say, but wait a second, how do we say that Salah, he should pray when he reaches puberty? Or if he was not sure, puberty for Muslims is 15. So if somebody was late when he reaches 15, this is puberty. This is what I heard from the ulama and the mashayikh. Maybe somebody has they call it in English libido, I think, or libido with a P or a B, I forgot. Libido, I think, which is like late. He's late. Like, I think there is a nice word in English that is used, a late bloomer, they say, meaning that he hits puberty, what? Late. So in Islam, even if he's late, doesn't mean that he's 15. So if he's 16, you say, no, he hasn't hit puberty yet. He didn't have a dream and, semen came out. We say, no. 15, he hit puberty. The same thing with women. 15, even if they didn't have their monthly period, it didn't start at 15, they have hit puberty. So this is a benefit. So you might ask, you say, how do you say 7 years old is tamyiz and he can pray and he has met the condition, and you say that the condition for prayer is when he hits puberty? How is this a condition and this a condition? Na'am, 15 lunar. The answer to that, we have shartu sihhatin wa shartu wujub. Do not mix both things. So we have a condition for the correctness of the salah. So if he's 7 years old, 8 years old, and he didn't hit puberty, then if he prays, his prayer, his salah is correct because he met the condition of correctness. But the condition of obligation, which is shartul wujubi, the condition of obligation is after he hits puberty. So if he meets the condition of correctness, that his salah is correct, it's still not mandatory upon him. But once he meets the condition of obligation, it becomes mandatory and an obligation upon him. Naam. And I think that I have heard some of the mashayikh saying that he gets, and you can double check and teach me, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward us and you, that he gets hasanat for doing it. Subhanallah, the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the generosity of him subhanahu wa ta'ala, that he gets hasanat, but he doesn't get sayyat if he doesn't do it. Look at the generosity of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.